Justice never sleeps.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy. Greetings. It is good to see you again. Dear Fedris has told me more about your work so far here in Mournhold. He suggested I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I have decided that there may be a task for you to complete. Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently formed, led by a young Dunmer named Eno Romari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining in popularity. Very little is known about them yet, but there is one very disturbing fact we have learned. Many of their members have been found dead. At least 7 of them have been found so far. All dead, all in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison, and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Marilyn Othan at the Great Bazaar. Her brother Seville was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, and of this Eno Romari. Take care with him, though. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. The leader of this little cult. He resides in Mournhold, though he is not known to have a permanent residence. He is dangerous, as he spreads discontent among my people. He is not to be killed, though. I want no martyrs to this madman's cause. Look for her in the bazaar. Find out what she knows. Marilyn Othan's brother. He was found dead, just like the others. It's another perfect day.
Not bad for an amateur.
Oh my, yes, I saw what happened. I hope you can forgive us, but we knew that an assassin would attack sooner or later. She's around here somewhere. Check over to the west end of the bazaar.
You were very brave. That was you, wasn't it? I trust we speak in confidence, Sarah. Excuse me, please.
Hello. No time to talk, I'm afraid. There's much work to be done. Yes, much to do. No time for silly fancies like drinking, dancing. Oh, but what I wouldn't give to meet someone new. Yes, that's right. Believe it or not, I had no intention of working here when I came to Mournhold. It's quite a sob story. Are you sure you want to hear it? Well, It's mostly my fault, really. I grew up in a small village in the south of Morrowind. They cared for me a great deal, and only wanted the best for me. But when they arranged my marriage to a wealthy nobleman, I couldn't take it. He was disgusting, and I wanted nothing to do with him. So I ran away and ended up here in Mournhold. I was convinced that I'd be able to find the man of my dreams, only it hasn't worked out that way. I was foolish about it, to be sure. I never considered that I'd need money to survive on my own. I was determined, though, not to go crawling back to the village and beg forgiveness from my parents and that loathsome man. I'd make it on my own, and only then would I contact my parents and let them know where I was. So I started working. And now it's all I do. I never have time to meet anyone. Let me know if you meet any nice single men, will you? She's around here somewhere. Check over to the west end of the bazaar. That was you, wasn't it? You were very brave.
I'll thank you to be brief, sir.
Greetings. How may I help you? You've heard about my brother? It's hard to imagine he's gone. All would be well if he hadn't fallen in with Eno Romari and those end-of-times lunatics. Seville was a lonely man, a bit lost, but he was hardly stupid. It was that cult that caused his death. They are a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city, but you'll most often find them in God's Reach, outside the Winged Gore. They preach that the Tribunal have lost their powers, and that this is a signal that the apocalypse is near. Eno Romari teaches his followers that our time in Tamriel is at an end, and the gates of oblivion will soon open and the Daedra will walk the land. Only the ancestors who have already left this world will remain once the Daedric scourge covers the earth, and so he promotes what he calls the cleansing. It is a ritual suicide. My brother was no fool, but he was a trusting person, always looking for someone or something to believe in. He thought he had found that in the end of times. A lunatic. You'll often find him outside the Winged Gore, spouting his nonsense to passers-by, and to the drunks stumbling out of the tavern.
You're that noted adventurer I've heard so much about. I'm honored.
Who does he think he is, anyway?
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Hi there. Wow, can you believe this place? It's just amazing. Everything's so beautiful. The buildings, the shops, the women. I'm blown away. Yep, I'm still hopeful. Why, do you know someone? Marina Gilnith. I bet she's real nice. And probably real pretty too, right? Well, you've got to tell her about me. I mean, I know she probably won't care, but if there's even a chance, I've got to take it, right? Hi there. Are you having as good a time?
Hello there. Any luck helping me meet someone new? Oh? Have you met someone? I have to tell you up front that I'm very apprehensive about all this. I'm taking a big risk here, not to mention that I need to leave work for a bit. So you'd better be right about this. If you found someone who's all wrong for me, I'll simply never forgive you. You sure you want to do this? Okay, what's his name? Vvardenfell? Never heard of him? I do hope he's charming. And worldly. Someone exciting. Well, if you're sure he's worth it, I'll trust you. Tell him to meet me at the Winged Guar 2 days from now. Hello there. Any luck helping me meet someone new?
A good man is hard to find. You always get... You were very brave. If you have heard the latest rumors, perhaps someone of your abilities and experience could find it in your heart to help the community. I've heard there's a new, strange disease going around. Naril Andaran, one of our healers in the temple, seems to think it has to do with rats. You don't look like someone who'd be afraid of rats. Maybe you could talk to her and offer your help.
Hi. So did you talk to Marina Gilneth? Did she say anything about me? From what you say, she sure sounds real nice. Okay, I'll meet her.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk. Take care, stranger.
My greetings and blessings upon you. I am Ino Ramari. How may I help you in your journey through this life? It's okay, really. I didn't mean it. I am Ino Ramari. How may I ease your mind? Our beliefs are very simple, dear friend. The blessed tribunal, though once filled with glory, are no longer the gods they once were. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane. But when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The The passing of the three will be a prelude to the end of this era and the beginning of the next. The followers of the end of times are making ourselves ready for this to happen. We are a peaceful group, dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times. I teach my followers the way to enlightenment through understanding of what is happening in our world and what is to come in the next. All of my people know the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles, and many are willing to make great sacrifice for our cause. We realize that the end of the era will bring many changes. We believe that the gates of oblivion will open, and the multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you that this is a good thing, that we are descended from the Daedra, and it will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently, though. The coming age will be a time of great horror. The Daedra princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will wash over the land, destroying all that man and Mer have built over these thousands of years. The only protection from this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watch over us even now. Many of our followers choose to participate in the cleansing, to prepare the way for the rest of us. It is a sacrifice to be sure, but it is for the greater good. It is a glorious ritual, friend. Our followers cleanse themselves of all of their troubles, all of their burdens here on this earth. They send themselves ahead to the ancestors, spreading our word, making ready for when we shall all join them in our fight against the Daedric hordes. I don't know anything about who might have sent those people after you. If you're looking for help, try talking to Tienius Deletian at the Royal Palace. If you're a more religious sort, try speaking with Fedris Hleur at the temple. Either of them might be able to help you. Would you believe it? Even after the trouble in the plaza, the horror of Castle Gyr is still going on. It's playing in the west of God's Reach near the palace. It's the right thing to do, though. Life must go on.
City of the Lady of Mercy. He's a hard man. Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant. What have you learned about this end-of-times cult and their beliefs? Have you served me well in gathering this information? They will not continue to exist in my city. They would dare. So the tribunal has lost its power, has it? These fools would dare question Almalexia's power here in her city. I will give them a lesson in power, and you will be my agent. These fools must be reminded of the true power of a god. Since the attack on the city, much of my own power has been spent caring for my people. The number of wounded has been astronomical, and caring for them all has been taxing to even me. Still, I must demonstrate to these people what it is to mock the will of a god. You will travel to the ruins of Bamzamshend and activate the Karstang's Bacharn. Loosely translated, the Weather Witch. At its height, the Dwemer civilization was masterful in the use of machinery. In a time of drought, Dwemer scholars were commissioned to create a machine that would bring rain to their lands. They created the Karstang's Bacharn. Its existence was little more than a myth until recently, when the ruins opened beneath my city. I wish for you to activate the machine, make it to create ash storms in Mournhold. Then these heretics will know the power of Almalexia. That's correct. While these storms may be common on the island of Vvardenfell, they do not occur here, so far removed from the Red Mountain. Now, though, they will, and these heretics will understand the power of the Tribunal, the power of Almalexia. Take this, and use it to activate the machine. You will have to divine its workings on your own, but I believe you are up to the task. Merrilyn Othen's brother. He was found dead, just like the others. He's the leader of the young king's royal guard, I believe. An imperial. They're all the same.
Be well, traveler.
Yes, I thought you were sent to learn more about the attacks. I also told you to stay away from the royal palace until you had learned all there is to know. Do not take this job lightly. When you know more, come talk to me. For now, visit the goddess.
We are not glad to see you.
Good. Hello. What can I do for you? It seems you've taken care of that situation. What do you need? Do you want to change the plan? Or were you thinking you'd like to improve my effectiveness? What's your plan? Lead on. I'm with you. Where are you going? Where are you?